I've been a single mom too for a row of years. And that was in the midst of God realization taking place as the purification of the heart. Doesn't change anything, to say it straight. It's about what you dare to allow to be the real deal in your life. And for me, it was always more important that what I could offer the kid in growing up with me was real. So I would rather include him in that unfolding, which was real, then I would basically stop, or like kind of, yeah. But this has something to do with like the draw to reality and allowing it to be the case, because don't we want to teach our kids to relate to reality? Something like that. Yeah. I think our kids basically just benefit from us daring to let truth happen, because it's going to teach them something which they can't find out there anywhere, because the way that life is happening in a deeply controlled society, that's the reflection they're going to get. So if you reflect also that control, then they have no access to the reality of the changeability of living surrender.
And the practicalities, then they just get sorted, you feel.
I must say
So
that
that's the issue.
I've seen that everything has been relying on my readiness to let truth happen. So basically that means that I'm not sitting back if there are some practical things that needs to be handled on a need basis. But there is need basis, and then there is building everything on top, which removes the simplicity and basically just keeps busy on that level of being a mom. If you invite your kid into the simplicity of being and the naturalness of the simplicity of that, then that's what they're going to learn to relate to. And that completely includes the very pragmatic part of food on the table, for instance, or roof over the head. But maybe it excludes other aspects which we kind of fill the time with to, what do I know, to create entertainment or to somehow somehow close down the loudness of the silence, which is being. I would like my kid to learn being more than the entertainment part. And basically, it wasn't about being for me, but it was something like I actually chose to walk the way I walked because I chose that I want my kid to know and learn love. That was what matters, and that everything else in this life can be whatever it is, but I never want him to confuse these other things for love. So if he knows love, then everything else he can take a bite of or eat up completely or taste or leave alone. I don't care. But at the center, I want him to know love. And that has always been my foundation for the steps that I've taken, from the very first step I took, where I basically took him under my arm and into life, you know?